there folks, and welcome to the Amazing Brick Network. I'm Tori Favreau, and just let me tell you right now, I hope that you're all having a very Merry Christmas. You can't see that anymore. Okie dokie, so I know, I'll put my hands here so at least you're looking at something. Today is December the 25th. It is, I don't know, about 1 o'clock in Australia, and I am home after having spent the morning with family. We do our thing in the morning, but I've got some free time, and well, basically I've got the rest of the day to myself. And I thought there must have been plenty of other people who may be in the same boat, that, you know, Christmas is not always about being with people all day. So I thought, let's play a game together, and I hope that you find this fun. I haven't tried anything like this before, but I am a big fan of minifigures, and I know you guys know this because I've told you before. By the way, we have hit 1,000 subscribers. It was very exciting. Thank you so very much. And if you haven't hit that button, please do so if you've got the time or inclination. So all we're going to do, it's nice and easy, nice and relaxed, guys. It's just us friends having a chat. But I thought we'd play a game, and it's going to be called Name That Minifigure. Okay, so basically, as you saw at the start, I have my minifigures, or some of them. There's like a lot, there's a lot more. I may actually do another one of these if people do enjoy it. I certainly hope you do. But I'm going to get these figures out. Some I'm going to tell you about. Others, I am going to ask you to guess in the comments below. It's just a bit of fun. There's no prizes or anything like that, but you may see some minifigures that you haven't encountered before. So let's get straight into it. Hopefully this is fun, and if not, well, at least I tried to do something as a little bit of a Christmas cheer kind of gift for you guys. So I am going to get straight into it, working from the top row of my figures, and I'll put them there so as you can see them afterwards. So you'll have the entire show to try to guess what they are, or look them up if that's what you like doing, you know, to find out things. And I'll probably struggle with certain figures as they fall apart on me as I'm building, like has happened with the very first one. So this is a brick built figure. Okay. From the Marvel Universe. And was part of the Lego Dimension sets. Who do you think that is? Just type below in the comments. Or save them all up and do it as one comment. But I'd love to see if you guys know. Alrighty. So the next one, bit of fun here. This series came out a while ago. This is the Lone Ranger. And just a very good bit of fun. But yeah, he's the Lone Ranger. Pretty cool. Gunslinger. Lawman. You know, just total kicking butt, taking names. Still part of the same series though. Now this one, I'm going to give you a little countdown. Who's that? From the Lone Ranger. Got a crow on the head. War paint. Axe. Pretty cool figure. I like this one. Who is it? Still the Lone Ranger. The headpiece reminds me of the singer Jamiroquai. Who is that guy? Other than looking really cool. Now, hopefully you know this guy. He was first introduced as a minifigure with the set of the DeLorean. He is from the movie Back to the Future. And if I tell you more than that, I would be ashamed of myself and of you. Who is it? Still from Back to the Future. There are a few things here. They're going to be themed. I tried to choose one that had more licensed sets than not, just in case you're a first-time viewer. I don't normally do this sort of thing, but I was just trying to do a video that would be fun. Still from Back to the Future. He's very, very good friends with that guy there, despite the age difference. Who is he? This guy is super cool. The actor who did him was Harrison Ford. And the first movie he appeared in was Raiders of the Lost Ark. If I tell you more, you lose your Lego license. If you hear birds chirping in the background, I guess it's because they're happy. Very cool. Very well known for that whip and for that hat. Now, still from Raiders of the Lost... No, forgive me. Still from the Indiana Jones movies. From the same series of movies, but not from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Who's this guy? Cheeky little devil. Pop your comments down below. I'm going to be very keen to see if any of you do take guesses. Okay. Now, this guy is in a movie, and the movie is his name. I know the answer to this one. Some of these I don't. Some of these that I'm going to show you I don't. Okay. What's his name? Ooh, what can we choose next, folks? I don't know if I should keep them in the series or not. No, goodness me, because I've got them grouped by movie or by series. All right, let's try this. Have we already seen this guy? I still haven't told you his name though. This was a variant on the print, so only mildly, but that is why I have got more than one of him. And you will see that with some of them. If I've got multiple sort of prints. Now, the next two are going to be tough ones. So, do you know who this is? He is in a series of adventure movies. He is not the main character. In fact, he may be standing next to the main character. But who was he? And while we're at it, let's really test your knowledge with some obscure characters. Do you know who they are? They're baddies, just so as you're aware. And they aren't major characters either. But they're still in the movie. Still in the same movie as that guy and that guy. Okay. All right. This guy is from Pirates of the Caribbean. Or is he? Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, now on to some that you probably will recognise, regardless of whether you're into Lego or not. Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate. This is a Dalek. This was one of the scariest bad guys from the Doctor Who show ever since Doctor Who first showed these guys. They spoke in an inhuman sounding voice, and their job was to eradicate life. So they are ruled by a character called Davros, and yeah, they would just move in packs. So there was no fooling around with these guys, with the Daleks. And I love them. They are totally brick built. Only detail being is the print on the top there for their head. But I do really, really like them. Oh, do not domino, do not domino. There we go. All right, so you might know where we're headed now. Let's see if we've got any Whovians who are watching the show. Alrighty, we'll move that to get it a bit more center. Alright, so here we go. Who is that? And what is he holding? And I will tell you this. This character... Well, look, I'll tell you this, because otherwise it will just sound stupid. This is one of the Doctors from Doctor Who. If you don't know about Doctor Who can be, or can and has been a multitude of characters. It was really cleverly done. Basically, Doctor Who, as his time came to an end, would pass his consciousness into another Doctor, who would then become Doctor Who. What number Doctor is this? And what is that Doctor Who is holding, please? Why? And also, why won't he stand upright? I'm just kidding. It's because I didn't do the right thing. Okay. This lovely lady is a companion of Doctor Who. But who is she? Which Doctor is she the companion to? Or should I just maybe show you with the very next Doctor? I think I will. Alrighty. This is another incarnation of Doctor Who. Still holding the same tool. So if you haven't answered that, now's your chance. Which Doctor is this? And I can tell you right now, this is one of my favourite Doctors. That and Doctor Who, I think the fourth one, played by Tom Baker, with his beautiful big curly scarf. Now the next figure is creepy. It's still from Doctor Who, but this is what they call, see if I can just check the head detail on this. Come on. Yep, there we go. Okay. So this character, I think, was introduced in 2007 to the Doctor Who series. She's called a Weeping Angel. The minifigure itself is beautiful. I love how it looks. She looks like a statue. These things are deadly. They're one of the oldest creatures in the universe. They have time eating and altering ability. And what happens is, if you keep eye contact with them, they stay still. But if you look away from them for even just a second, this is what will attack you. This minifigure has got a reversible head. I'll show you. The Weeping Angels. And the thing that they do, essentially, or can do, is they will not move when you're looking at them, but the others will still move around you if there's more than one. And when they do finally get you, they don't kill often. What they'll do is they send the person back in time, and then they get to live off the time that they denied that person. It's pretty macabre and it's very well thought out. The whole thing is creepy, and I think it's awesome. And she's just a gorgeous looking figure. Very fond of that one. All right. Another Doctor. Tell me again who it is. By the way, these aren't fun to put back on their stand. I'll show you the stand shortly. Coming to you from Jurassic Park and played by Chris Pratt. What's his Jurassic Park name? I think it's Chris Pratt. Bit of trivia here. I think Chris Pratt in his different characters has been shown the most in minifigure form more than any other actor. Tell me if I'm wrong. Hello? Okay, so this is ScoobyDoo from the cartoon show by the same name. And ScoobyDoo is about a group of friends who ride around in a van called the Mystery Machine. And basically, they hunt ghosts and get involved in all sorts of capers. And And so Scooby and his 4 friends. See his little mouth is shaking there, the detail, that's what's happening there. His friends get into all sorts of mischief. So I'm going to only tell you one of their names because I do want you to find the rest. Who's that? She's the brains of the group, I'll tell you right now. And don't fool around because she does have a magnifying glass. She'll find out what's going on. Little details like a map is there. They used to find treasure, get into all sorts of hijinks. This is our sort of macho guy, but I always chose him looking scared. There is a back print. What's his name? I hope you're all going well. How are you going? Do you think you're tracking okay? Peekaboo. I see you. What's her name? From ScoobyDoo. Now this guy, this is Scooby's friend, like his best friend. His name's Shaggy. He loves to eat and loves to be scared, but will look after his friends when it comes down to the crunch. All right, guys, we're on the home stretch. I hope that you've been enjoying this, and I hope that you do let me know, because I've got so many minifigures. I can certainly do this more than once. Here's just a variation on the face print for Shaggy. But from memory, see, they actually had different face prints. So even though I kept them because there were the different faces on them. And I love me minifigures. Wow. Okay, home stretch. Let's see how you go with this. This will be very interesting. TV show, The Big Bang Theory. They released a set called The Big Bang Theory some time ago. These are the figures from it. What's her name? It's funny with this series, I like certain parts of it, the rest of it, a lot of it made me cringe, but I did love the set, and the minifigures are just cool beans. They really look like the actors. Who is this? Okay, so one of the, well, they're all main characters in this series, but the love interest for, well, they all end up in love, but seriously, Tori, what are you doing? This is Penny. I'm going to just tell you, it's Penny. There you go. Who is this lass? Well, I can tell you that she may have something to do with Sheldon here. I love that torso print. I love it a lot. One of my favourite superhero for a very long time, even as an adult, was The Flash. I don't know why. I've really been vibing Batman now, but The Flash, and I love the fact that he had this, like, you know, t-shirt of The Flash with the logo on there and then the shirt underneath. It's just really cool. Last but not least, from The Big Bang Theory, what's his name? I love how the print on the glasses isn't quite right. It's just awesome. Was there there we go. And then his glasses are straight. I love those sorts of little things that they do add into this series. It just looks awesome. Okay. I wonder if people do keep the minifigures of themselves. Now, we've seen this guy before, but now he's got a guitar. It's a bit of a cheat because these are from two separate sets, and essentially it's the same print. except there's a guitar. Okay. Home stretch, my friends. This is a video game character. She was represented in the game Lego Dimensions, and she is actually from one of my favorite video games of all time. So I'm going to tell you who she is, because if you're not a gamer, this is going to be a bit of a tough one. She is from the video game Portal, or Portal 2. Her name is Shell, and that may ring a bell because if you are involved in the Facebook groups, one of my moderators' names is Shell. It is spelt differently, but her name's Shell. And she basically has to use that portal gun to navigate her way out of the labyrinth of tests that a robot called GLaDOS has set for her. And this character and her little piece that came with it enabled you to play Portal within the Lego Dimensions world, which was a video game that came out some time ago. I love this figure. I was stoked when I got it. It was just really cool. Lego Dimensions, sadly, did not last, and I wish it had, because you got some Lego minifigures that you would never have got otherwise. Okay, finally another standalone figure, and then we've got one other series, licensed series, and we'll be done. A DC superhero is a cool superhero too. His name is what he looks like he might be. What's his name? All right, I think most of us would have seen these characters before. So let's get into them. From the game Minecraft. Who's that? He was the first character you could play as. What's his name? One of the bad guys that you encounter in survival mode. Do you know who he is? He doesn't have a name as such, but there is a name for what he is. Does that make sense? Let me know. Okay. Another one of the fearsome enemies that you will come up against, especially if you do play Minecraft Dungeons as well. This is just a skeleton archer. It's pretty obvious, skeleton archer. But from Minecraft, really neat. That wraps up the game. My board is almost empty here. The things that I have left on it, I will show you. But basically, I just wanted you to have a bit of fun, something to occupy your time. And if you do like it, I'll do more. And we'll try from different shows. Now, that is the stand that they were all on. They are the remaining Minecraft figures that I did not pull out, because obviously one of them is Steve again, and the other one is just animals, basically. But I wanted you to have fun on Christmas Day looking through them all with me. So put your comments below if you've been taking notes during it. I would love to see what you think, and let's see what your guessing skills are like. I have already put that on wrong because I've only got a little bit of room for this guy here. There we go. Hop up there. Thank you so very much. Thank you for helping me help these guys. All right. So thank you so very much for watching. It's always appreciated. I love sharing my love of Lego with you. And it's just a really good time. It's something that I do treasure. I hope that your Christmas is going well. And as I keep saying to people, never feel like you have to be alone on Christmas Day, because it's not always a good time for some people. So if you've got any issues or you just want to say hello to someone, you can say hello to me and I'll certainly chat to you. I wish you nothing but health and happiness, and I hope that you're having a great time with those who mean the most to you. Keep watching. Of course, we're going to be doing other shows. We do building reviews, we look at other people's builds and we talk about them because there's so many clever people out there. But most importantly, we just share our love of Lego with each other. Merry Christmas and happy building.